They called us insects, then we taught them what it means to swarm together and win. The humans first encountered our kind on the scorched plains of Ctheria Prime, a world they considered worthless, nothing more than a dusty rock circling a dying red star. They called us bugs, vermin, pests to be exterminated. Their soldiers arrived with gleaming exosuits, flamethrowers humming, helmets reflecting the last faint light of our sun. They landed expecting easy slaughter, confident that our chitinous shells and mandible clicks meant we were mindless creatures, incapable of strategy or feeling. We were the Verkathy, a species of hive minds, each individual capable of thought, but bound by a deep communal empathy. Our colonies rose from the earth like spires of glass and bone, connected by tunnels that pulsed with life and song. We did not fight as individuals, but as a single living tide, moving with a fluid unity that no outsider understood. The humans advanced quickly at first. Their first firebombing raids reduced hundreds of our nursery spires to blackened husks. The air filled with the scent of burning resin and scorched shell fragments. Our young died before they could even molt into workers. Their commanders broadcast triumphant messages across the starwaves, boasting of an easy conquest, proof of human technological superiority. But they underestimated the depth of our unity, the soul of the swarm. As our central mind absorbed the pain and loss, it rippled through every worker, every soldier, every hidden egg. We mourned together, and then we planned together. We began to adapt. The first human squads that entered our tunnels disappeared. Their exosuits, designed for open combat, became liabilities in the tight darkness beneath the surface. Our warriors learned to target the hydraulic joints, to slip between armor plates with stingers sharper than monomolecular blades. One by one, they fell, confusion and fear spreading among their ranks. Still, they called us insects. Still, they underestimated us. But as our warriors emerged from the soil, silent and endless, their formations wavered. We did not attack in waves. We moved like water, encircling them, pushing them toward narrow chasms and enclosing fields. Our spore emitters released clouds that blocked their optics and fried their communication links. The humans, so used to shouting orders through helmet speakers, found themselves alone in a maze of clicking echoes. One squad tried to set a defensive perimeter, but our burrowers erupted from below and split them apart in seconds. Another unit attempted to retreat to orbiting shuttles, only to find their paths blocked by walls of writhing, armored bodies. The humans had numbers, but we had one mind. Each fallen warrior's death song fueled the next assault, each loss integrated into a collective counter-strategy that adjusted instantly. They thought themselves apex predators, each soldier a lone champion. We showed them the power of sacrifice, the strength of 1,000 hearts beating as one. By the third cycle, they no longer broadcast triumphant victories. The last messages intercepted were desperate distress calls, filled with the ragged breathing of terrified soldiers begging for extraction. Their orbital commanders, frightened by the mounting losses, refused to send more reinforcements, fearing the planet had become a death trap. We dragged the remnants of their war machines into the tunnels, studied their construction, and learned. Our hatcheries began incorporating captured alloys, shaping new soldier carapaces resistant to fire and shrapnel. We wove human weaponry into our claws, stingers tipped with repurposed chemical payloads. The humans called for negotiations, hoping to preserve some foothold on Ctheria Prime. But we did not answer with words. Our reply was the march of thousands of warrior castes pouring from the ground, shimmering like an obsidian sea under the dying sun. In one final push, we overran their last bastions. The fields turned black with our forms, a living tide that devoured concrete and metal alike. When the final shuttle fled the atmosphere, we watched it rise, our antennae vibrating with a unified, resonant victory cry that echoed across every tunnel and chamber. In the aftermath, they called it a massacre. Historians would later claim it was a tragedy, a testament to human arrogance. But among our kind, it became a song, the song of the swarm ascendant. From that day forward, they no longer dared call us insects. The galaxy learned that to call us bugs was to invite annihilation, that the term vermin meant underestimating a force stronger than any fleet or bomb, the power of absolute, shared purpose. We rebuilt our spires higher than before, shining monuments that reflected the pale red light in brilliant fractal patterns. We expanded to neighboring moons, carrying with us the memory of every fallen sibling. Even as we spread, our minds stayed one, humming with the knowledge that no single Verkathy was alone, that no sacrifice was ever in vain. When we looked up at the night sky, We did not see stars as distant or cold. We saw future worlds, each one a potential nursery, each one waiting to learn what it truly means to move, breathe, and fight as one living heart. And when the humans looked up, they remembered. They remembered how they called us insects, and how we taught them what it means to swarm together and win.